All right, so we are 3 lessons into Unit 3. The first lesson, one of the main things we talked about was idioms. And those are expressions that don't literally mean what they're saying. So, for example, a piece of cake. Man, that was a piece of cake. It doesn't mean that literally it was a piece of cake. It means it was easy. So, those are the easiest one to know the difference of because it's a saying that doesn't mean what it says. Adages we talked about last lesson, and proverbs, a lot of times it's kind of hard to tell which is which, and sometimes they're both. So we'll talk about those again. Today the new one is proverbs, but we're going to talk about the difference between them as well. So as a reminder, an adage is a statement that expresses some kind of truth that most people believe. Practice makes perfect. You hear that saying, most people believe the more you practice, the better you're going to get at it. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So you might think one thing's beautiful and I might not. And I might think something's extremely beautiful and you might not. It depends on the eye of the beholder. So they're sayings that are some kind of a truth. So it is speaking truth, and it's a saying that pretty much everybody believes. Now, a proverb is similar, but it gives a piece of advice or instruction. So, an example, treat others how you would like to be treated. It gives an example or some instruction on how you should live your life. It's like advice. Another one is don't judge a book by its cover. You may have heard of that before. So if we can think about to tell the difference between them, idioms means something that it doesn't say. So I put my foot in my mouth doesn't actually mean I put my foot in my mouth. It means I said something I wish I didn't. So think about it like that. Does it actually mean what it's saying? An adage is a statement of truth that most people believe. It doesn't necessarily give you advice. It's just stating a truth. Practice makes perfect. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. And then a proverb, think about it as advice or some kind of a lesson. Treat others how you want to be treated. Don't judge a book by its cover. Now for your activity, what you can do is either by yourself or with your learning coach, a sibling, whoever's around, come up with examples of each of these. So maybe 2 for each, and 2 idioms, 2 adages, and 2 proverbs. And try to do it on your own first. And then if you can't come up with things, maybe look up examples so that you get, the more we see examples of them, the easier it's going to stick with us.